So there's not much to it. So we're going to start by just spreading our cream cheese. So we have these new palette knives. We've softened up the cream cheese so it's nice and soft and spreadable. You want to go right to the edge. And you want to have a nice even layer too. You shouldn't have a bunch in the middle. It should be flat and even all the way across. You want to be somewhat generous with the cheese. It's like I said, there's not much going on. It's just a bit of cucumber, it's a bit of salmon, smoked salmon. You're going to do both sides of the bread. Don't go too heavy, you don't want to overload it. Yeah, it's got dill, it's got horseradish. And then we're relying on the salt from the salmon. We're not adding any salt. The salmon should provide enough salt as long as you add enough salmon to the sandwich. Okay, so nicely spread, nice and even. And then we're going to layer our salmon. If you have any brown bits, if you see the brown bits on the salmon, which is the fat from the salmon belly, you want to trim that off. It's not bad, it has great flavor, but it's not very nice to look at. So there does come a slight amount of waste with this. It's the fat, yeah. Okay, make sure you go edge to edge. There's going to be a little bit of waste because we have to trim up the edges. Try to keep it as flat as possible.
So make sure it's flat and even.
Yeah, flat and even is what we want. One more piece. We can go with our cucumbers. Like I said, make sure you're going right to the edge. Even if you go over the edge a little bit, that's completely fine. Okay, right to the edge. We go a little bit of our chopped red onion. We can go a few pieces of capers. And we're going to get some salt from the capers too, right? So we've got salt coming from the salmon, we've got salt coming from the capers. So really, that should take care of all the seasoning. And because onions are a little bit peppery, we're basically getting pepper from the red onion. Okay, so we're going to put our lid on, press it down slightly. I'm going to need that plate back though. And then from here, we need to trim off the crust. So you're going to be very gentle. What's that?
We trim the cucumber, we trim the salmon.
Okay, so you want to hold the sandwich in place with your left hand, trying to get perfect sort of square or rectangle. Okay, and then from there, it's up to you what kind of shape you want to do. So typically, they can be in either 4 small triangles, right? Or you could do 3 sort of bar-shaped ones like that. It's entirely up to you. So for me, I'm just going to cut the bars. Yeah.
Very good in the parties and celebrations.
Yes.
So fancy.
And same thing you can make with the smoked chicken as well.
Yep, do the same thing. Okay, so then you see we've got some layers happening there.
We need a picture for the layers.
Yeah.
To add.
Annie has good videos for today.
It's a nice picture.
Send them to the group.
Okay, and there you go. Okay, keep them nice and tight. Okay, so that's what I want to see. You can choose whatever shape you want. Bring me rectangles, bring me triangles. Just bring me a plate, and we can go. And then we're going to clean up, and that's going to be it for the day. There is one more of these knives, of the serrated knives. There's one more yellow one down there. So, but there's only the two, so you'll have to share.
Okay.
And you'll probably be done first. So.
Okay, thank you.